Mis amigos y mis amigos, bienvenidos a Hablar Casual. Estamos vivos en el Outer Rim en todos esos juegos. A la derecha es el Bailando Mono, Ian.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing, people, so I'm sorry.
Y yo soy el dominador del sol, Ariel. Ian, ¿qué vamos a hablar esta noche?
Yeah, okay, I'm just going to leave this camera on and leave that camera off. I don't know what he's speaking over there, but yeah.
It was a day for my wife.
Oh, is that for your wife?
Yes,
is that what it was?
Yes.
Is that what it was?
It was.
To get her in the mood when you get home.
That's right. Alright, so what are we doing tonight, Ian?
So tonight, basically the show is pretty much just going to be about the SSD since it's not too far away now. We have a little bit of a mock model which we're going to play with in a minute. And we're going to go through the cards and the titles again. Because Decagon's getting closer, this thing's coming out, and we're going through the new tournament format as well. But we'll start off by having a bit of fun. Mars has got that little model of mine. I'm going to flick the camera back over to him, and he's going to show us what this thing looks like. So,
all right. So you've got your MC75 next to the cutout of the SSD. As you can tell, as you can see, it's coming up almost 3 times the size.
Here we go. Get lower. Sit high.
Yeah.
There we go. Look at that. That's the shadow outline of the. Yeah. Give you an idea of scale.
And the SSD, the ISD, almost is in line with the rear of the SSD. That's how big the actual model will be. Again, we're only using to scale of a picture from Kravik at the moment.
I think it's the best scale picture we have at the moment.
Yeah.
For anyone who wants to make one of these up at home, you can almost make this any length you want. I don't even know how long that is, but I think it's 95 centimeters. That I made 65 centimeters. Maybe needs to be about probably 66 centimeters. I'm not sure. But yeah, 65 is pretty close. I kind of just estimated the lines a little bit for the arcs. So I think you can go online. I think people have done other stuff as well. But
so at the moment, it's been
here we go.
It's not been confirmed on how the actual
deploying that over there. We've deployed my little guy over here. I think I've still got that in camera. Yep. All right, how are we moving this thing, Mars?
So it's moved from the rear base, from the front of the rear base. So it's been unconfirmed at the moment, but it makes sense. We've got precedence from the Epic ship in X Wing. So basically it moves like that.
Like that. Well, we saw what I was doing the other day when I did that whole sideways drift. We had Jerry on this thing. So if you take that back, I didn't know it did this. Is this actually been confirmed? Like, is there an article about this?
It's not confirmed. It's been leaked from playtesters.
Yeah, because if you
it's not 100%. But
if you did
but it makes sense. It looks right to me.
It looks right. It feels right doing it that way because
what you're doing last week, you're fishtailing it.
Here we go. We're going to do this. Say Jerry lets you do this pretty much. Like, look at that. And you've just basically whacked the whole side at a fleet. Like the side arcs are technically weak, so you don't really want that. It's a disadvantage to you to do that. But
imagine that with just that.
Yeah, that seems more.
That looks more plausible.
That looks more plausible.
Yeah.
Then it's just a matter of if we can actually take Jerry on this thing. That's the only question.
Yeah, that's the other thing. People questioning.
I don't see why not.
I don't see why not either.
What about Modi?
Modi, I can see. Modi specifically says
Modi won't work.
Yeah.
Modi won't work. It
specifically
says on the card.
Say 5 for a huge?
No, because it's 22 hull.
Yeah.
22 to 33 hull. It is enough.
So Modi will be useless as a commander for you then?
Well, it depends. If you're taking a lot of other ships with it, no. You could put Modi on there and then he never dies.
Other ships. You can only take one more other ship.
In a 400-point game, but you know,
you've got two Gazantis.
You're not going to put Modi on this thing in a 400-point game.
No.
But you could take this thing in the larger formats, which we'll be talking about later, and Modi would work.
Take tag.
Take tag. Tag.
Because you're basically firing by the second round.
Well, actually, you know what? In those larger games, I see tag being more useful.
Yeah.
I actually thought about that. Constantine still sucks, but tag.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe Constantine, someone could work out Constantine. If I'll put some time and energy to it one day, work out Constantine.
So, some of the rules of the SSD that are still unconfirmed at the moment. It has an automatic pass, so Strategic Advisor cannot be fit on this at the present time.
Well, Strategic Advisor again specifically says large base ship.
Large base ship, so they haven't FAQ'd that. So, but
and it has been confirmed this will have a pass.
Automatic pass, correct.
Automatic pass. Yeah.
This will fire 3 shots instead of 2 from a normal ship. So, gunnery teams would be an awesome upgrade for the ship. Also, when you reveal a command, you grab a token as well for that. particular command as well. So that's they're free.
How's that going to work with Thrawn? So Thrawn, you can get 2 tiles and 2 command tokens.
Yep.
Wow.
I believe so.
Wow. That is crazy.
I can't confirm that.
There might be a rules interaction there, but that is pretty crazy, man.
Because it's not actually the actual command of the actual ship. It's a Thrawn dial.
Because like, I don't have the range ruler out, do I? But like, you know, if this thing here, if you set that up there and like straight on, okay, cool. I'm gonna have to set up side on. Do you have a range ruler there? They're about the same length as next one, aren't they? Yeah, same length. Oh, look, that's long range. Like, look what you got to do here. You really got to. Okay, there we go. That's my round 1, staying out of his arc. What are you gonna do? You're gonna go what? Speed 2, first round?
Speed 1. Let's go speed 1.
Just speed 1
to see.
And then look, yeah, there you are.
Long range already.
Long range already after our first round. Long range. That's pretty crazy. Now looking at for the 400-point match, I don't think it's as scary. This to me just seems like an ISD that's placed out further out.
2 ISDs, basically.
It's not even 2 ISDs. Like hull value, yes, but in terms of firepower, it's not as powerful as 2 ISDs. Because like the side arcs here are pretty weak. You know, like 3 red, 1 blue, 1 black, 2 red, a blue, a black. You know, that's not threatening to a lot of ships, really. It's just more the fact is this thing's not going to die.
But it's got more shields to spread the load around.
It does. It really does.
So think about it. Say if I do a repair command, I just move shields from anywhere.
Yeah. You can move 6. You can move repair of 5. So you can basically take 5 shields and move the other side. You don't even need to take tokens. 1 token will put all shields from this side over to this side. Yeah. Like 3 shields. Like that's pretty sweet. And if you got Wolf-Yularen on this, I love Wolf-Yularen on this ship. I don't know why, but because you get that token, you can just keep popping that repair token and moving shields for those 2 rounds. Yeah. Like I really like that.
Yeah, and it's I didn't think it was gonna. I think it was just gonna be a floating death palace. Like it's gonna, all the squadrons are gonna come in and actually basically destroy this thing. Like and
I can still see that happening.
It definitely could, but I think this thing can. I've been rethinking what this thing can do, and I think it can hold its own. And in the right hands with the right upgrades, I think it's
in the right list. I think this thing is going to be pretty good.
Absolutely, and I think it has a good. I didn't think it was going to be that big, actually that small. I thought it was going to be a bit bigger. Yeah,
the one I first made, I thought this thing was huge, but the more I look at it, it doesn't look that big.
And it looks really okay as a 400-point list. So,
yeah. It'd be interesting to see what comes up with for 400 points, really. Like, this thing doesn't need a lot of upgrades either.
No, it doesn't, no.
So if you're sitting over here, if you're probably going to deploy this thing, maybe you probably want to deploy this thing in the corner to really get the advantage of those. Let's just say you've got a nav. Yeah, you've got a nav, no Jerry. You deploy this thing in the corner, that front arc, again, to bring that thing around at speed 2, landing there. Like you've got a large swath of the board. You know, it's going to take a while for things to get past you if you're coming in at an opponent on this side. And you know, maybe you've got another nav to get the token. Go speed 2 again.
Well, you're at speed 2 already.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do another speed 2. Then next round you probably drop to a 1.
Yeah.
Then you know you just got your 1 forwards after that. You know, just going through, just charging your enemy on the.
Imagine those field. 2 officers that can change your. You spend a token to change your dial.
Yeah, I know. Change the speed. Change your thing.
So you can have both officers on there, so you can change your dial.
What are those officers? What are they? It's not
defensive weapons liaison. And
let you change your dial.
Change your dial to spend a token.
See, I was thinking the token that lets you. They don't have that upgrade slot though. The token that lets you use your token for a. Actually, you're on your thing. They don't get that slot. I don't
think so. No.
That's not the gunner slot. That's the other person's slot.
No, but like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be pretty good. But even still, you know, just. Oh, cool. Yeah, I need a nav. Cool, I'll take a nav. You know, I'd almost put
also, Piet. Put Piet on here.
Piet. What does Piet do again?
Piet will change your token into a command dial. You exhaust him, and it changes it to the command dial. 22 points. Yeah. 22 points for a commander.
For a commander. Oh, is he a fleet commander, is he?
Yeah, he's a commander.
Ooh.
22
points.
2
yeah,
points.
He's cheap.
2 points.
Piet's only 22 points. 2 points. Technically 2.
2 points.
Technically 2. That is actually not too bad, actually, because this thing gets a command token, so it can take a nav first. It can basically get 2 navs.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, it can spend a token as a command, and then you know you can do your click. You can get your 1 click. So you know you're in the corner. You're on a bit of an angle, let's say. Your opponent's probably more set up over there, wanting to avoid your ship. So you're going to do your speed 2. Let's go one on one.
No,
Let's
so
do the one
first
at the
round
end,
you do a nav command. So
yeah, nav
you
command.
get the token.
Get the token. Bank the token.
Yep.
Move speed 2. Use the command to get the yaw.
Yep.
Then for your second round.
Second round you can have say concentrate fire, whatever you want.
You can have whatever you want.
And then you can use Piet
to make it into a thing. To get
command.
you your yaw.
Yep.
And then there you go. So then you've got so that's 2. Then you've got 3, 4.
Yeah. You don't really need to turn that much.
5 and 6. You really don't. Like you're sitting on that side. You probably need to stay at speed 2 longer if your opponent's way on this other side of the board. It will be interesting to see how this thing handles obstacles. Like what happens with obstacles in this thing.
Well, same thing.
Same thing still.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can really.
But you have there is a card that you can spend a
oh yeah, you got that. Oh, that feels like a waste to chuck it on the ship though. It's like
2 points though. But
just eat the crit.
But you've got all the you could but if
you could just eat the crit.
You can take the crit, yeah.
Yeah.
But for 2 points plus just an engineering token, just to disregard that.
But I think it wouldn't matter anyway because the majority of the time your opponent is if they got a choice of 3 obstacles the majority of the time. They're going to take 2 rocks. They're going to try and jam 2 rocks here to try and jam you up a little bit maybe.
Yeah.
Or force you to deploy over the other side. So the chance you're going to land on those rocks, there's only 3 rocks that can do it. So if you've got a placement of 1, you're going to place 1 out of your way. You've got 2 to worry about, and then 1 might not even come to effect. So you might eat 1 crit, but you know Dudana could hurt you. But at the same time, this thing like what's its repair value? 5?
I think it's 4.
It's 4.
No,
so even with
4, but you get the command dial
and the token, so you can
6.
still repair it on the first round.
Yeah,
so
6.
it's not even a big deal.
Yeah.
If that's if Dudana tries to give you that reduce your repair value, but
command value of 4. I can't remember how many squadrons. I think it was 6 squadrons. I have to double check.
Well, we'll go for the cards in a minute actually. So.
6 squadrons and 4 repair.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then of course, that's with the squadrons. It'll be 7 squadrons, I think, because of the token as well.
This thing's crazy how it's going to move. And it takes up so much space.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I can see now once you get past on the 400-point game, once you get past this front arc, these side arcs aren't very strong.
No, it's not.
So your MSUs are not going to just die to something like this, which is good.
No.
You will be able to get around it. If anything, MSUs could probably hurt this quite a lot. But the trouble is with that repair and all that shield, I don't know if MSUs have enough firepower to get through it. Like my TRC Kraken list is just not enough to kill this, I don't think.
No.
That's the trouble.
It's just I haven't played with a list yet.
Yeah,
I've kind of just stayed out of it and just waited until I see the actual.
Wait till we get it.
Wait till I get it. Wait till I see what it actually does and see the rumors are correct.
Let's have a look at these cards right now. So look at that.
That's my side. So squadron value of 6.
Yep.
So plus token equals 7. 7 squadrons you can activate with this thing. Oh, that's the executor too. Sorry, my bad.
Sorry to get rid of one of these. Hello, people. Let's move the mic over here so they can hear us as well.
Beautiful. Let's not look at the epic size ones.
Yeah, that's the epic size we're looking at before. That's just pretty epic. Let's start at the bottom of the line with the Star Dreadnought.
Squadron 5.
There is Squadron 5. And the token 6. Jeez, and you can put expanded hangar bays and make it 7.
Yeah.
That is just nuts. That is nuts.
So 3 officers.
The gunnery slots. You got the 2. Look at that. Like you can put targeting scramblers in this thing.
Yeah. No, that's the that's
Testify 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, wrong one. That's one of the other ones, isn't it?
Yeah. There's no experimental ones on this one.
Yeah.
But
So leading shots maybe.
Leading shots, and then spinals if you want.
Spinal for more. There's so many turbolates you can put on this thing.
Yeah. Put
Nita. Get Nita in the crew and put on TRC.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
Do you really need 2 contains?
No.
Probably not.
No.
Do you really need 2 braces?
Imagine a Vader on this.
Oh, Vader on this thing would have a field day.
Yeah.
All those rerolls. Spinal, Vader, SS9s, what the SX7, the ones that all blues are hits.
Yeah. So
disposable capacitors. Die caps on this thing with Vader.
No, you can't have die caps. It's only small and medium ships.
Oh, these two.
So no, that's
die caps.
No, that's.
But still, intensify forward firepower with Yularen, so you get it every round.
Yeah.
Oh, so much stuff you can do.
There's so much shenanigans, yeah.
So much shenanigans.
Yes, Jason.
This is just the cheap one, just having those slots, like all fighters follow me, and the the fire one. So at the round, spend your squadron token you got from last round. Then you can activate 7 squadrons.
Yeah.
We can get 7 squadrons to move at distance 4. Not that it matters. Imperial squadrons can move fast anyway. But
Yeah.
So that's probably useless. That's more of a rebel card. But
Yeah. As you said, Ian, I think you.
No, it increases, doesn't it? It moves. No, it increases the max of 4. I have to look at
You want to keep it nice and cheap and lane.
Yeah.
The SSD.
You really do. Not in this game. You kind of do, but
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's look at the next one on the list.
Now I'm trying to figure out. Not this one again.
Not this one. This is an epic one.
Epic one. That's
Here we go.
this
The
one.
Star Assault
This one.
prototype.
I like this one much better because
This one's 250. Oh, jeez, look at those
Yeah.
upgrade slots.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Two.
This one's a squadron pusher too. Boosted comms and expanded hangar base.
Yeah. And then it's also got the expanded. Imagine boosted comms on this bad thing. It'll reach the whole board.
Yeah, you can. You probably don't even need boosted comms as that freaking big.
No,
but
it has the 2 what are they called?
2 cannons and two ion cannons and 2 turbo lasers. So
XI7s
spinals
and
and XI7s. What?
Yeah,
Spinal and XI7s.
Yeah.
What? So let's.
Are
say
there modifications? No,
No, you can put them both on.
XI7s.
You can put them both on.
Yeah.
So spinal XI7s. Then you got the 2 ion cannons. So what would you do there? All blues are hits and maybe leading shots.
Leading shots.
I would just get those rerolls. Or...
And maybe.
Oh no! You do like the MC80 does. Like look at how many dice that is. You do leading shots.
Yeah.
XI7s. Quite battery current because you're going slow.
Okay, yeah, of course.
Because you're going to move faster than you, so you'll get more dice. You do like what Akbar would do.
Yeah, cool.
So
I was thinking also
do...
high turbo, high iron emplacements too.
Yeah, you could do that. Yeah, there's that one. So yeah, this one's got a lot of slots. 250 though, 250, 260, 270. So 270 would
you lose the command slots, but I think it's
what were the command slots? They were
all fighters follow me.
Oh yeah, well intensify 4 or 5 power, But if you got rerolls and you got dice mods, that's all you're doing. You're taking it for a dice mod, but. Yeah, that could do some.
And you got to put gun.
Look at that red dice AA. Look at that red dice AA.
Yeah,
that thing's knocking down squadrons.
Oh, you put you put Callus on there.
Oh yeah,
Callus.
Long range Callus.
Long range Callus.
Long range Callus.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just dirty. That is just dirty.
Yeah.
Dirty. Back. Here we go. Let's go in here.
So Callus is any unique squadron. You can add any dice of any color.
Admiral Callus,
Agent
here we
Callus.
go. Agent Callus, sorry. While attacking a unique squadron, add 1 die of any color to your attack pool. Roll a red, it's a blank, add a blue, and then leading shots. Add a black for guaranteed hit, or do you leading shots the red, I suppose? Probably just add a blue to the hit. Well, it's 50-50 actually, isn't it?
Add a black.
No, add a black. Yeah, it's 75.
Yeah.
Add a black.
And then if you have Screed, and you can just...
Screed, yeah.
So yeah, Callus.
Yeah, you can too. You add that and just deal with the device and make it hit. Yeah, it's guaranteed hit. Yeah. Crack.
Yeah.
Man, he's going to be sniping stuff off long distance, and against Rebel Squadrons, for example, not a lot of Rebel Squadrons have that scatter. So.
Yeah, that's except for your A wings.
Except for the A wings, and
but yeah, your X wings and Y wings are going to get.
Your bombers, you can knock those bombers out long range. Before they can get to you, you can start getting damage on them early. And then when they get closer, you're rolling either blue, a red, and a black.
So this is, I kind of at first I kind of thought this was going to be a gimmicky kind of thing that you're only playing in Epic, but now I look at it and
I think you can do.
You can do
stuff.
You can do something at 400.
And look, this is pretty. Look at those dice. Like 3 red out the side, 2 blue, and a black. It's got 5 red out the front, 4 blue. Like that. That's powerful.
Yeah.
This is probably the one you want to field on the board, not the cheaper one.
Yeah.
Maybe the cheap one if you want to do like something else with another ship, but this one here just looks. I don't know how many dice was out the side. Was the other one? Let me go back into that one again. 3 and a blue. 3. Yeah, there's 1 extra blue. It's probably because you got the 2 turbo lasers. You know what? It's the 2 turbo lasers is what does it for me. Because otherwise you're just going to add quad and leading shots and reroll 4. I'd rather have
quad and for an extra 5. 30 points we're paying here though.
Yeah.
That's the only thing here.
30 points. Just take this, a decent admiral, a bunch of upgrades, and a lot of good squadrons.
A lot of good squadrons. That's what I'm thinking.
Take a couple of decimators. Those things are almost as good as a ship.
I was thinking, that and like a Gazanti and just squadron it up.
Yeah. Well, you want the Gazanti because if you only take this one ship, and your opponent's got fleet ambush, and you have to place your 1 ship in the ambush zone, that probably works well for you though.
Just put on.
It depends, I suppose. How do you put that? You have to really jerry that thing around to get it around.
That thing would not be good in the ambush zone, I tell you. Wouldn't even fit. Yeah, let's move on to the epic format because this is fun. So let's go Executor 1 first, actually.
So yeah, a new format came out just this week. We actually got an Armada article.
We got the Armada news.
There was much rejoicing on the forums. As much as we didn't want this article, we got something. So we aren't too salty about it. So
this is the Executor 1. Now, what are those 4 upgrade slots here? Are these they're the
command
floaters,
They're the command ones.
Okay, cool.
Cleverly enough, they put this at 381.
Yeah.
So you're not going to.
So you literally can't take this
at a 400
point game.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's no 19-point commanders.
No 19-point commanders.
No.
Yeah. Why would you? Like, no one would just take just that. Yeah.
Challenge accepted, says Terry.
Yeah, you would. I'll play your game and you can take just that. I'll tell
33
you what.
hull.
33 freaking hull.
And look at the AA on that thing.
6 squadrons, 6,
but
7. You can activate 8 squadrons with that thing with expanded hangar base.
But that's in epic, of course.
Yeah, I know, but still 8 squadrons in one round. Like the Quasar activating 6 is enough, but 8, Jesus. Rebels need something.
Now this is a squadron pusher.
This is a squadron pusher. 4 command, 5 engineering. That's just man, this thing is just. Yeah, 4.
It would be really
crew.
Interesting to do an
so
epic
you can take all 4, but you can take all 4. So you're going to take all 5s follow me, navigate, shield. Oh, actually, navigate would be good on that thing, wouldn't it? Because navigation 1, what does that do?
Put a Simon. Yeah.
Simon and okay. I'll bring this up for viewers at home so they can see what we're going over. Bring you up and scroll you up. There we go. So you chuck these on. So you got all 5s follow me. We got entrapment and formation. So at the start of the ship phase, you may discard this card or spend a squadron token. If you do, until the end, nav token.
Yeah.
To the end of the round, each friendly ship may change its speed by 1 during the terminal course.
It's only changed speed.
Yeah, you don't get the click.
No, you want the click. No. So I'm not a big fan of these commands.
Yeah, I know. Maybe there's more. Well, there's got to be more coming out. Like shields to maximum, that'd work.
Yeah, for 6 points, it's a lot of points. Yeah.
Oh, look, you're in epic. You probably got the points for it.
Yeah.
But still, that can every time a ship they recover a shield, that could be the clutch thing that keeps them alive.
Yeah, true.
Put your shield back on like a smaller ship on the rear or something, and that could stop it from dying. That could be. That could be a clutch thing. With its own repairs, who knows? But all fighters follow me.
What can we put that one again?
Okay, so at the start of the phase,
you may discard this card or spend a squadron token.
Increase to 4. Increase by 1. Okay, so you can get those squadrons that move at 4, like your bombers. You can get them up to 5.
Okay, that's not too bad.
That's not too bad. You can get those things up to 5.
Especially your TIE fighters and that. So.
I don't know about your TIEs, but yeah, getting those things
go up to 5. Yeah. So all your TIEs will go into 5. Your TIE advance will go to 5 instead of 4. So it's vector, basically vector.
Basically, yeah. So still that works. You'd be putting that one on there. That one there and entrapment. It's like, that's a clutch. That's a clutch thing. It'll be that thing that really pays off, where all of a sudden everyone can change their speed. Like Leia, everyone getting a K-turn. But
intensify firepower would be good, especially if you've got so many reds on there.
Yeah,
it just gives you that one.
The intensify firepower, I think, is almost built into it. Really, it almost is. You just put on the ship.
Yeah.
But let's transition this back into the cards. So yeah, just powerful around. But the Executor 2, which was that Vader's?
Yes.
Here we go. So, oh boy, that's a lot of upgrades.
Yeah.
So we're going to do that whole turbo laser, all that shenanigans we were talking before. So boosted comms and expanded. So yeah, flying speed 5, only 1 command. So what, all 5s follow me, or
a gunnery team slot, and then 4 officers.
4 officers. So Brunson,
Callus, because you've got your long.
You got that long range red, so do Callus, and you got a blue, so that's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, so long range. So you got.
Imagine that if you're close range,
Callus,
blue, all the colours, and
who else would you put in there? Oh, what's that? I'm gonna bring this back up again. Crew. Here we go. There we go. While a friendly non-heavy squadron is at distance 1 to 2, and no, not him. I thought there was something that lets you do some more stuff than just callous, but there's not.
Intel officer.
Intel officer's good.
Yeah, Intel. You'll probably be taking Intel officer more than likely. Another friendly ship distance 1 to 3. Ah, yeah, like you can fit another ship.
Nita is good.
Titus, nah. Taskmaster Green, tough to deploy, choose a command. Nah,
No, you don't need him for that.
You don't really.
It's your discount Wolf Willaren.
Yeah, when an enemy, what, 5 down to 7, 2 points? I'll take the original. When an enemy ship at distance 1 to 5 change its speed, you may exhaust this card to increase or decrease your speed by 1. No. No, not really. Not much there, is there?
No.
Not
You
much
could
else,
also, like your Vader
Mothra
officer as
maybe,
well.
but I doubt it.
No, he can't go up to speed 3.
There's a real cheap officer. Is it the one?
There's a skilled first officer.
It's like 1 or 2 points. Is it the one that ignores damage?
Yeah.
That's Lyra Wix. Yeah, that's Lyra Essex. That's one of the newer ones. It's on the SSD.
It's not in here. There.
It's not. No, it's not.
No,
it's
it's
on
not in here.
Chart
Warlords.
officer. I'm thinking.
Chart officer. Yeah, 5 points.
Chart officer. After
2 points. Yeah, after you execute a maneuver, if you overlap an obstacle, you make this card. So chart officer. Yeah.
yeah, that would be good.
Yeah, chart officer on that thing probably isn't too bad.
But then,
the trouble is, like I said, if you got 22 to 33 hulls, you'll just eat the crit. Like, it's not going to hurt you. Unless you get the one where you got to drop the shield with the most remaining shields. Unless you get something like that.
Lyra Wessex. When you are a Delta face-up damage card, you can spend a repair token to flip that card face down without resolving its effect for 2 points.
Yeah.
Well, if you had that and chart officer, you could at least sort of go over one.
Go over 2 obstacles.
One obstacle.
But this is constantly like you always get.
That's face up. Oh yes, please.
This
Spend
never.
one of those and Wolf Yularen, so you can do it every time.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it twice around if you want to.
Yeah.
That's tricky. Actually, I think I prefer chart officer over that because you have to have that repair token. I know you can get it.
Like
but
you have
to
one,
have it.
then you spend it, and then when does your Fularen actually trigger?
When you spend it.
When you spend it.
Whenever you spend one, doesn't matter when you spend it.
You spend it with Fularen, and then you do it again and again.
Yeah.
You constantly triggers, so I think it could work.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the executor. So yeah, I think that's all 4 of them, isn't it?
That's all 4 of the actual
Yep.
cards there.
Cool. So,
So 2 for a standard play and 2 for epic play.
Let's check out these titles now. Let's go and check out these things. Over on Armada the Warlords is where you'll find the titles.
Yeah.
So here we go. Let's start with Annihilator.
For 8
Well, 8 points is it?
Yeah, 8 points.
Yeah, plenty. While attacking a squadron, you may re-roll 1 attack die. If you're taking Callus,
Yeah.
it's probably not too bad if you want your anti-squadron game to be good.
Yeah.
I don't see a problem with that.
I think the other cards are way better.
It works with Callus though. The other ones are better, but if you're going into like those 1200 points and people are bringing a shitload of squadrons, and you got red dice long range, and you got Callus.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Callus works against name, does he, or all squadrons?
Name squadron.
Name squadrons, okay. Yeah. It's tough. But, yeah. When an enemy ship overlaps you or an enemy ship suffers 1 face-up damage card instead of a face-down.
Yeah. So reverse gallons.
3, yeah, it's reverse gallons on it, but you know
3
what?
points.
3 points. Well, if you go to points, I suppose.
3 points.
It's not the best. It's probably not the best.
Not the best one, but for 3 points, it's...
Plus, if your opponent's running into you anyway, well, they're going to land somewhere in your side arc. You're going to have all those dice and then...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Execute is pretty good. 2 points.
2 points, so...
You can be assigned any number of command tokens to any type instead of the number of command tokens equal to your command value. So just token stack.
So, Tarkin.
Yeah. But you can assign any number of command tokens of any type.
Any type, yeah.
So you can just put...
Tarkin just gives you all a nav. Next round, you get a nav. You got 2 nav tokens.
2 points.
2 points.
Comsnet.
Comsnet. And then you've got
Jesus Christ.
Piet there to change that into command.
Oh, that is good.
That's not bad for 2 points.
2 points.
For 2 points. 2 points.
2 points.
All right, that is probably if you need a cheap upgrade, you're taking that probably.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you're taking that. Unless
Ravager. Look at Ravager.
Ravager, here we go. So concentrate fire command. Your tokens can either reroll 1 attack die or add 1 die to the attack pool. If you add a die, that die must be of a color that's already in there.
4 points.
4 points.
4 points.
Oh, geez,
4
those
points
two
to add a die.
titles.
4 points to add a die. That is, Oh.
Yeah, I know. 4 points to add a die. That's better. Oh, that's cheaper than.
And have
Spinal.
Krennic on there as
Cheaper
well.
than Spinal.
Yeah. Have Spinal and that and Krennic to re-roll your dice.
And Wolf-Yularen.
Wolf-Yularen too. And why don't you just add Piet as well?
Krennic.
Have it have a token.
Krennic's not on. And we don't. What's Krennic do?
Krennic.
You have to bring Krennic
I
up. We'll have to read Krennic.
Alright, Krennic.
Oh wait, it's probably here.
Krennic.
Is he in Warlords?
Krennic. While attacking at medium at long range, if you spend a concentrate die dial, you may re-roll up to any 2 of your red dice in your attack pool. If you spend a token, you may re-roll up to 2 red dice in your attack pool. Sorry, the dial allows you to re-roll any number of attack dice, red dice.
Sorry, while attacking at medium to long range, if you spend a dial, you may re-roll any number of die.
Red dice in your attack pool.
Okay.
If you spend a token, you may re-roll up to 2 of your red dice.
So you're getting re-rolls as opposed to getting.
So your token allows you only to re-roll 1. He rolls your 12.
2. Ooh, he's good, but
8 points is expensive.
he's expensive.
But think about Spinal, Ravager, Piet, all those red dice, say from an execute.
Well, you run directed Krennic and Ravager, so you get the token and thing at the same time. So Spinal, you get the token. Who are we looking at?
Looking at
Cheap one.
so which one rolls the more red dice? All right, so we'll look at the 251. So that's what. So you got
5 red dice.
5
at the
red
front.
dice.
Hang on, let's bring it up to the viewers at home.
Spinal with 6.
Yeah,
Ravager,
so 5 red dice. So Spinal will make it 6 red dice.
Ravager title.
Yep.
7.
7. Quad, give you a blue.
Cool, yeah.
8. You got leading shots for rerolls again.
Concentrate fire command.
Yep. Is that 9? Or anyway, so 6. Wait, so 6 with Spinal.
Yep.
7 with Quad.
Yep.
8 with command token from Ravager.
Yep.
So 8 dice long range. Frack me. 8 dice for that. And then you got rerolls with both leading shots with the Quad, and you got rerolls
Well,
with,
we'll put Nita on there too.
and Nita with TRC. Well, you could do that. You could put TRC and you could put Quad and leading shots.
Yeah.
At 250, so what was it? TRC 7, leading shots is that, Quad 6. Yeah.
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 That's just gonna shoot shit long
And
range.
events,
That's like Akbar Defiance.
And let's put gunnery teams on it, so it shoots 3 times from the front from
twice from the front.
3 times.
How do you shoot 3 times?
Because it shoots 3 times.
Yeah, shoot 3
Yes,
times. So
it's
how do you shoot 3 times out the front?
Because you probably
Gunnery teams.
Yeah, but gunnery teams only let you shoot twice. Won't let you shoot 3 times out the front.
Read the card.
Really? All right, we're gonna go to the card now. Go to the card.
RTFC.
Who's got a gunnery slot on these ships? Here we go. Gunnery teams. Okay, you can attack from the same hull zone more than once per activation. Yep. Oh, it's not limited.
No.
Oh man. Oh.
Yep.
See now.
Oh,
see
Jesus
now. Once you start
Christ.
thinking about it, it's not a gimmick ship anymore.
Oh, that's so going to be FAQ'd.
Nope.
I swear that's just
It's just
3
pick
up
off,
the front.
Pick off corvettes like boo, boo, boo.
Actually, it's probably not that powerful.
Yep.
You're shooting 3 ships. You're not shooting the same ship. And then if
Yeah.
you take it, you can't. It also then means this thing ain't taking advanced gunnery for its objective.
We can't see you, Terry. Apparently, you can only see your shoulders.
Oh yeah, I can't turn the camera because otherwise
Yeah,
it
that's
will die.
right. Yeah. Yeah.
Terry shall
Yeah.
not be seen.
He shall not be seen.
There you go.
Yeah.
If I turn the camera will stop. But this is the
Yeah.
faulty camera.
Don't
We're
worry
gonna get a
about
new
me.
one.
Terry is a dentist. He cannot see.
Let's go here. Advanced gunnery.
But if you take advanced gunnery, then you can't.
No,
take
I'm just trying to
gunnery.
look at for the same special
Yeah.
objective shoot made from each of its
Yeah.
attacks from the same hole.
Yeah.
That's better. See, they'd never pick it though.
No, of course, that's the thing.
You'd never pick it.
No.
Yeah, so yeah, the gunnery teams. Oh god, it's just wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's just wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
3
beautiful.
attacks from the 1.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So you're gonna get spinal. Yeah, so the corvettes are coming at you. So 3, 4.
The Corvettes are running
5.
away. They're not coming at you.
Shit. So you can spend that card effect. Where's that card effect with the
Ravager.
Ravager? It's up here.
It's. I think.
It's not the once per round. When you
spend a token.
But it's not once per round, so you can do that twice. So if you got with your Laren, you can do it twice in 2 corvettes.
Yeah.
So you're talking about. So again, it was spinal. So was it 6, quad 7. So 8. So you're rolling 8 dice with a blue dice for a reroll. 8 dice at corvette long range. That's enough to kill it. 8 dice because it'll evade 1.
You have to get really
Eight,
lucky,
so
but it'll do a
evade
lot.
1,
It'll do a lot of damage
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
at
7.
long range.
It's you either kill it or you've almost killed it. You'd want to get an accuracy to get locked down that redirect. If you don't lock down that redirect, you want to kill it. But if you can lock down one redirect, then you'll put 2. And then you get what 6 hits into it. About 6 hits into it. 7, 8. You need to get like 7.
Is there 2 shields?
You get 7 dice with paint on it. 6, 7. Oh, you probably couldn't.
No, I don't think you
I
can.
don't think you could, because what we say, we've got 6, 7, 8, or you could if you don't have to re-roll. If you get the clutch roll and an accuracy, you got it.
It's red dice. Though.
It's red dice, I know. It can happen.
It can happen. Yeah.
It can happen. This thing,
Absolutely.
it'll be that miracle shot when you do it. You know, like a gladiator killing one corvette, then moving and killing another corvette. That time. Oh, God.
That happened.
That happened.
Tonight?
Yeah. No, not tonight. That happened. Remember regionals years back?
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that night full day. Yeah, but that thing there, well, if it's not popping off, it's they're dead next round.
Yeah, if they're not moving.
You can do that to 2 corvettes, realistically.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, man, gunnery teams almost kills MSU on this ship then. I wouldn't be surprised if an FAQ for that. I reckon that's probably what's holding up the play test and realize, hey, what happens with gunnery teams on it?
There we go.
Oh, God. Yeah.
So, yeah. So that's the titles.
That's the titles.
Do we have
Actually, you know the solution of which one to play?
What?
Play both.
Yeah. Fucking health.
Hey, could you put this on me?
Yeah,
It's not
2
Star
ships.
Destroyer.
No, it's a dreadnought. It hasn't got the Star Destroyer.
You're going to open up 2 and play 2, aren't you?
Don't tempt me.
You will do it.
I can't fit 3 in a list, can I? I can.
You can fit 3 in a list.
No,
Between 2
the
plus
411 ones.
Only one.
No. Yeah.
Only one in a 400 list.
Ah, yeah, but you can fit 3 in a 1200 point.
No, not the 411 ones.
The 411 ship.
I'll
Oh,
fit
no,
2
no,
of
no.
them.
You can fit 2 of them. Yeah, if you want to fit the big ones.
And then just pack the rest out with ISD.
Yeah, so we go to the...
Kuats.
Yeah.
So 411 points.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
822.
How many QS does
That
that give
leaves
you?
378. That gives 2 Kuats.
2 QS and your commander and a couple of upgrades.
Yeah.
An intel officer and everything.
4 ship list.
Oh, man. You're a cruel man. Well, you're taking Jerry.
Yeah.
Taking Jerry.
Yeah. So so we.
Right.
So the guys at OCX asked me, is this going to be available at Adepticon?
Who knows?
I say yes. I think it's going to be ready by March. By March, we'll have this in our hands. Not in our, probably not here.
You heard it here, people. He said March.
Not here.
It's not March. Remember this. Call this guy up and.
Not us, but probably a Adepticon release.
Robert, you know Terry's going to have 2 of these.
I probably will.
You probably will.
I
Mars will probably want
have
to borrow my one. He'll probably want to borrow my one.
Yeah, I'll borrow the cardboard one.
Yeah.
Actually, you probably can get away with proxying because the cardboard, because you'll come with 2 bases. You think about that thing's going to come with 2 lots of cardboards for the SSDs.
Oh,
so
yeah,
you can have the cheap
true.
ones on one, you can have the expensive ones on the other one. So you could run 2 if you had the bases. If you're willing to proxy the model, anyone could do that. All you need is the bases.
Very true.
You buy a roll of tinfoil.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was a good one. That one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if I can bring that up. That would be funny to show everyone. Oh, was that? Did that get out everywhere?
That was on our Facebook page.
Was it? Where is that?
On the outer rim.
The defender.
Yeah. Go to
Go
our rim.
Outer rim. God, everyone's going to want to get in there. They know the name.
No, it's exclusive. It's
exclusive.
Invite only.
Invite only.
Yeah, we don't invite anyone though.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Tassos numbnuts. There it is.
There we go. Tinfoil.
when you want to play X Wing, but you're on settling payments.
You're on settling payments. Yeah, exactly.
Metal!
Oh god, the stuff you hear outside of this shop. Yeah, so that's that. That's probably what we're going to leave for now. Like the upgrades, we could be here forever talking about the upgrades, so let's not go into those.
Yeah,
No.
we're not going to be here.
We're not going to be here forever. We just need to get straight into the news now about the next thing that is so important for us
Fleet
to know about.
rules. So sector fleets. So
Here we go. Fleet rules. Here we go. So shenanigan time. Basically, we've got a new score. This is our new scoring system. We now have the option of building fleets in 600, 800, 1,000, 1,200 point games. Which, if you fly these two here, the 1,200 point.
There really is only
Yeah.
one option out of that list.
1,200.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
1,200.
And
it's 1,200 or nothing.
or nothing, exactly.
Yeah.
If we do that, we are going to be looking at changing the board size here. Still 3x6, but you've got distance 3 for the board edge, so instead of distance 5. So you've got that little bit extra room to fit the ships in. I really want to play a 1,200 point match with what's that objective? We go the other way.
Blockade run.
Blockade run. Can you imagine blockade run and 1,200 points?
Oh, yeah.
1,200 point blockade
With my
run.
two...
With your two.
two duets.
You know what you're going to do? You're going to stick one.
The front
you're gonna
arcs
stick,
on them.
You put one here.
One SSD on this side,
Yeah.
one SSD on this side,
and
and
the
two
two
couettes in the middle. Get
Come
past
at
me.
me.
Come at me. Just sit on the border.
No, you just stick them the side,
Oh,
speed
God.
0, and just just make a wall.
Oh, God,
I'm gonna
yeah.
build a wall.
Build a wall.
I'm going to build a wall. Then the rebels are going to pay for it.
It's gonna be huge.
It's going to be the best wall.
Oh, we're doing that game. We have so many of these stupid games we've got to play 1,200 points. Oh, I don't think we have time for tournaments. We've got to play too many stupid games. Yeah, so that's new scoring. So 5 to 6 is 0 to 100, to 229 for a 7, 359 for an 8, 499 and 500. The thing I want to know, 500 plus. The thing I want to know is it even going to be possible to have an MOV higher than 500 at a 1,200 point match? Like,
Yeah,
there is
well,
no way you table your opponent and not lose
500
anything.
plus.
500 plus.
No, it's something like how many people are going to score more than 500? Like, how are you going to score? Many people are going to score more than like 700. Like, are you going to kill more than 700 of your opponents without losing
simple.
600
Well,
of
you
yours?
might.
Yeah.
And I think it's
Just
plausible, but
Just take.
Kraken.
No.
You're going to play bunnies at some
Yeah,
point.
take Task
Yeah,
Force
true.
Dumb Nuts, and you take 12 crits. You win.
Yeah.
yeah. So there's also a team format for this as well now. Same points, but each team player has was it 300, 800, 500, and then 600.
Basically, the rules are
That's
from
a 4, 6
Corellian-
player. Pretty much
Corellian
same
conflict.
thing that. Yeah, I'm not a fan of T-playing myself. I'd rather just play 1,200 points myself, which is something which is hilarious because when you got teammates and the Grand Admiral, so you play by yourself or you get a team, you be the Grand Admiral, and you tell your opponents what you want to do anyway.
We're not a team, we're a location.
We are, with no teams in this place.
Correct.
Yeah, I don't think there's any other resolving.
So yeah, a
game
lot
for
of
special
stuff was
rules.
borrowed from the Corellian conflict. For
Was there
this
anything in
team.
special rules or something, or not really? I think it's just
Well, basically,
stuff.
I believe there's special rules for the admirals. Say like
That's just for this. Doesn't apply to anything.
yeah, like the Dana and
Little
stuff like that. I think the
commands,
Dana was
playing Armada
overpowered.
with as many as 8 people feeding up to blah blah blah. Switch, yeah, whatever.
Anyways, it's late
I
in the
just
day.
don't want
Late
all
in the
more
night.
that. We only really care about the single player, the 2-player ones, not the 4 players.
that-
But
yeah.
yeah, that's going to be that's going to be some shenanigans.
Mm.
Game length 3 to 5 hours. I could play it in 3.
That's a world, isn't it?
That's
yeah.
Correct.
I don't know. There's got to be a point where the trouble is it'll go so long if everyone's got a lot of squadrons. If everyone's got ships, then it'll go fast. Especially when stuff starts dying. By round 4, half of everyone's fleet should be dead. If you're playing it right, but
Yeah.
so that's the exciting news article we got. That's basically what prompted us to for me to build that lovely, sexy model over there. So
yeah, I'd say
doesn't that just look like FFG quality model right there?
absolutely.
Absolutely.
Correct.
Yeah, stunning.
So SSD definitely coming on the way. Yeah,
On the way. So we got.
they released this because of the SSD.
Where did Crabbot get that article from anyway? That thing he got from?
He got it from a trade at magazine.
Trade magazine, was it? Okay, yeah, because that's basically what prompted me to make that. And then the article, and then we're all just Armada excited.
Oh,
But what's to
man.
come?
Yeah. So,
Oh, maybe I'll have to buy a bunch of Imperial ships just so I can fly that shit.
Yeah, and I reckon you stick that up at 200 yards.
Yeah, I'll probably do that.
mhm.
Yeah, so,
Awesome.
that's probably about all we got to say.
Yeah.
Next week we're going to get back into some X-Wing.
Some X-Wing, yeah.
Week after that, we're back into Armada League again. So all that shenanigans going to keep going on.
And hopefully one day we can organise the Wave 1 Championship.
Yeah, we still got that. That's got to come up soon.
Yeah,
we still
yeah,
got
we've
that.
get a date for that.
That's
Yeah.
probably going to be in March at this point, isn't it?
I'd say so. Early.
February. There's only
or
like 3
end of
weekends
Feb.
left. So, let's pick a
We'll
date
figure
now.
it. We'll figure
I
out a
like-
day.
There's my calendar. So there we go. I like March the 2nd. There we go. Let's do that.
That's a long weekend.
Is it?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
Isn't it like the 10th or something like that?
Long weekend? I know when the long
No,
weekend
I
is
got it
actually.
wrong.
Viewers, help us out.
Yeah.
Comes out. Anyone in Australia know when the long weekend is? I think all Australians would just naturally know when the long weekends are. I can't remember. My wife's going away for one of those weekends, so I don't know which one it is.
Guri's booked.
Yeah, Gary's booked.
You could be right, Terry. I have to double
yeah,
check.
probably.
Either or.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, we'll have that. That's still going to come up. That's the next tournament we've got going. Probably won't have any Armada tournaments. We've got this league going. We've got because the guy who made up the league decided everyone had to play each other twice and play 2 different lists and 500 point
And then
games.
the winners have to
And
play
the
each
winners
other.
have to play each other again in a 4-round thing. It's like, oh. Winners got to play each other. Top 4 got to play each other twice again, don't they?
I believe so.
And the top 2 have to play each other once.
Yeah. Something like that. This is
You're
gonna,
killing us, Ash.
this is gonna,
Hungry, you really made this difficult.
this is going to be a day long remembrance.
Oh, this really is. This is crazy. Yes, I think that's it.
That's it for tonight.
Yeah, the only thing I'll say is don't forget to put my thing down. Yeah, everyone, if you haven't checked them out already, go check out Recon Specialists.
Yes.
Yeah.
Patrick, and
Patrick and Robert, they're going to be
Cargo.
playing a game, I think 800 miles apart from each other on an actual board. So, yeah, shenanigans, that's going to be fun. I'm going to try and get up early and jump on the chat and have a chat with them
and
while they're playing as well.
Apparently, one day we're going to be playing. We'll be playing against them.
Yeah, we'll be playing against them somehow. We're going to do a team match against them. And, too bad we can't do like a team epic, but that would take too long to stream.
Whoa,
That would be too hard.
Whoa.
That'd be too hard. We'll have to organise it on a Saturday or something and come down and do that. Yeah, that'd be fun.
But of course, there's no Epic Rules for 2.0 yet, so.
Yeah, we still play like a 600-point game, just no big ships.
Okay.
Kind of defeats the purpose though.
Yeah.
Or we just put the big ships in for scenery. Maybe that's what we do. We get
sure.
we
We could
all
do
get
that.
like get all the big ships. Each of us sure we have enough big ships between us. We all do like an epic, and they can just be the obstacles.
Cool.
Yeah, that might work. God, I don't think I want to do that though. That'd be too hard. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. That's all I got to say.
All right. So thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. Hope you enjoyed what you see. If you definitely like what you see our content, definitely subscribe and hit that bell icon to know when we do go live. And then always remember, like, subscribe, like us on Facebook, and follow casual.
Hey, we lost the camera. We can move it, but the camera, the images, the camera just died on the last bit. Oh well.